Hello Scorpio, welcome to your full moon reading. Tonight we have a full moon in Sagittarius 5-card spread. We're going to be looking into the energies of this full moon. Remember that Sagittarius is the energy of expansion, optimism, freedom, and curiosity that leads to knowing or achieving, finding that inner sense of truth, of purpose, and of discovery. Sagittarius is the adventurer. So with this full moon, we are releasing any past limiting beliefs that had been holding us back and away from our personal truth. So let's dive right into it and see what it is that this full moon in Sagittarius has for you, beautiful, powerful Scorpio. Remember that this is a general collective reading for the high vibrational Scorpio friends out there. So whether you've got Sun, Moon, Venus, and or Scorpio rising placements, the messages in this reading could resonate with you. Please only take what does and don't worry about the rest. Also, thank you for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate your lovely comments and beautiful energy. It's always reciprocated. All right, so let's get right into it. Our first question is, what has manifested for you since the new moon? What truth needs to be illuminated and no longer hidden? How can you release what is no longer serving you in order to move forward? And what opportunities getting ready to emerge? And lastly, a message from the universe for this strawberry full moon and wild, adventurous, free-flowing, free-spirited Sagittarius energy. All right. So we've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So what has manifested for you since the new moon? Ooh, the Emperor. You are gaining your stability. You're just, I'm getting, how majestic trees are when we go into the forest, like one of those trees, and you see also there's the full moon. That's beautiful. So there's this sense of stoicism, or just obviously groundedness. Just ancient trees impose wisdom. They impose resistance or resilience. They are resilient to anything, to anyone, and they spread their roots, trusting that everything they need to survive and to thrive and to grow big and expand is the soil, the nutrients that are on the ground, that are already where they are spreading their roots down. So here with the Emperor, you're feeling more stable, you're feeling more grounded, and ever since the new moon, you have been manifesting more material. You are manifesting more abundance in the material realm of your life. This card is also number 3, so you could be resonating with number 3 right now. But the Emperor is also a figure that is more grounded, more stable, and also in their own emotions. Scorpios, we know that we are highly emotional people for the most part. And although we are intense and we feel very deeply, and this does usually come with a cost, throughout our lives, or as we grow up and mature, we tend to understand. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not number 3. I don't know where I got number 3 from, but maybe you are resonating with number 3. It's actually number 4. Silly me, but oh well. So it's this, this groundedness, this protection, stability. It's like this father figure. You're also, this is very interesting because on last night's full moon reading for all signs, I picked up on a feminine archetype energy, but in this case, the Emperor represents the father, represents this aspect of ourselves connected to our willingness to creating our own path and living in our own truth. So as the Emperor represents the father, he's also the side that is protective and decisive and makes decisions aligned with their values. It is also, like I said, a truly stable being, as trees are when they spread their roots down the soil. He brings clarity and also peace of mind, knowing that all of his material, this is usually, like I said, more associated with a masculine energy. So just take it as it resonates within your own masculine, within your own masculine aspect within yourself. So the Emperor is also not afraid of making decisions. You've been probably cutting off things, people, situations that are not aligned with where you want to go. Now that you're clear on and focus, now that you've got this laser focus on what your path is, on what you want to grow, on what you want to invest time and energy into. So you've been making those what seem to be harder decisions in the past for you, but now it's as if you gained clarity, you saw exactly what you had to do, and you got it done, So ever since the new moon, you have been reconnecting with this part of you that stands strong, tall, like the tree, and knows just what to do and where to go. Also with help from the luminaries, the sun and the moon. With your also visionary nature, you can see ahead. You have a vision, and you are connected to this willpower that the sun, the solar plexus, brings into your life. This is a very grounding card. I love it. You're also becoming the emperor of your life. For some of you, you are building your own business and just pretty much becoming grounded and stable in your own path, in your own skin. Let's just get a couple here. Clarifiers for the Emperor. So ever since the new moon, you've been working on materializing or grounding your goals more, your visions. It's been a period of hard work for you now. You could be feeling drained by now. It's like, so, like always, Take care of your body. Listen to your body, please. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, okay, so here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, we are getting the well, not necessarily the counterparts as you know, as they are, because we know obviously that the counterpart of the Emperor is the Empress, but the Queen of Pentacles, she's also this Mother Earth figure, you know, she's also connected to the Pentacles, so which is the Earth aspect of our lives. There's lots of plants. You probably have been spending lots of time in nature because you feel like that grounds you. You feel like that takes you back to your center. And also taking care of what is valuable for you. Whatever you find valuable in your life. Yeah, look, we've got Knight of Pentacles as well. So now that you've gained clear vision on what you want to manifest in this world, Scorpio, it's you're working steadily towards it. This is definitely lots of earth energy. So now you are connected, you are more connected with your root chakra. You're more connected with that part of you that makes you feel stable and secure. It's like you could also be reparenting yourself, and you're being patient with yourself. You're understanding that your healing process, that the path towards your goals and towards manifesting that material abundance or material stability, again, it's only going to be achieved with patience, persistence, you know, that saying that good things take time. So it's and you're feeling, you know, you're feeling relaxed, and you're feeling, I don't want to say in control, but you're feeling like once you know where you're going, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you're moving. You're learning to enjoy the ride and just take it easy. This is a highly grounding energy. You see, I'm even talking like, I feel like I usually speak really fast, and now I'm just, you know, just chilling. You're cruising through life here. This is beautiful. So some of you could also be potentializing or putting your earth placements into work. There is definitely lots of earth energy in here, the first card. So again, this also tells us that you are manifesting ever since the new moon. At the new moon, you set clear goals to grow, to expand your material assets, and that is definitely manifesting for you. Here with the Knight of Pentacles, it is telling us that it is on its way. It is on its way, and you are, yeah, like I said, you are reparenting yourself. You're reparenting yourself with peace, with patience, with compassion, and just, you know, steadily, working steadily towards your goals. A very grounding energy. Congratulations. This is amazing. So now let's move on to our second question. What truth needs to be illuminated and no longer hidden? Okay. The Father of Wands. Actually, I don't usually read reversals in this deck, but I feel like today I will. So with the Father of Wands in reverse, this represents the King of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So let's see. What truth needs to be illuminated and no longer hidden? For this beautiful, high vibrational Scorpio watching this reading, please. You see how the... Okay, I'll show you the card in a bit. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. So this is a love message, okay. Of course, Scorpio. It's never a Scorpio reading without some intense passion. I love it. Okay, so you see how this... there's this lightning ball bolt, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me that what was hidden for you was maybe your potential for reaching what you sought out to do. Um, there was a time where you just couldn't access your willpower or your action. It was like you probably spent a lot of time up in your head or planning or trying to control the outcomes, and it was like by doing this you were not allowing things to come to fruition naturally. You were not allowing for the natural, like this electric natural aspect of things and of your life to just align with their highest timeline or their highest potential. So here we've got the 10 of, can you see the cards there? Oh, barely. Okay, let me just move them here so we can see. Okay, so yeah, now that we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse, it's telling us that this could have been a situation, a love situation. Yeah. Okay, you've decided to take your love elsewhere. You've decided that you're no longer going to focus on this three. For some of you, I'm getting that maybe a three-friend group. I hope that phrase makes sense, but a group of friends. So you could have been three people and yourself, or three people including yourself. You could have felt like you were in the outside, they were not including you in their plans, and this caused you sadness, this caused you grief, and pretty much the friendship dissolved. It could have been like the whole group dissolved, or it could have been that just yourself, you dissolved, or you separated yourself from that situation because you saw that this friendship group was not being reciprocal with their love, with their care. It's as if you felt like you were being taken for granted. You felt like your happiness, happy times were no longer there. There could have been drama, there could have been spill milk, or some people could have just been really harsh, or just not being fair. There's this sense of not a fair situation in which you were there for everyone. You were there for everyone, holding things together, being that person who was in control of the emotions. Maybe you're obviously you have a high degree of emotional and spiritual intelligence for the most part, if you align yourself with high vibrational Scorpio energy. So people could have come to you for advice, or they could have even come to you asking to mediate certain situations, certain dramas that could have been happening around this friendship group. For some of you, could also be in your family dynamics or your nuclear family. And it's as if the truth that has been revealed is that you needed to separate yourself from those people. You needed to separate yourself from that situation. And yeah, it did cause you pain. It did cause you grief because a part of you was secure. Well, yeah, it was securely attached to them. And you found contention. You were happy, you liked those people, and those were happy times, and especially if they were, especially if you're resonating more with the family aspect. It's like sometimes we can't see, we just don't want to believe that distancing ourselves from toxic family dynamics or even toxic family members, we just don't seem to understand how can I say this, to see how that is going to bring actual peace of mind and better things for us in our lives. Like, what I'm trying to say here is that you have identified, you have seen that someone, some people, or this group of friends, family, whatever resonates with you, they were not allowing you to be yourself, to express yourself, okay? And you doubted, you were hesitant as to, should I stay or should I go? Should I just cut these people off my life in spite of them being my family? It's like you were sad, you were sad because a part of you was hurt, a part of you was feeling repressed and not stuck in your life. And now you've realized that what kept you stuck were all of this dynamics, all of this toxic dynamics, toxic people, and probably even some karmic contracts here with the Justice card here. So karmic contracts that you had in previous lifetimes, or that you made before coming or incarnating into this person you are right now, you're dissolving those contracts with deep sadness, deep grief. You've seen them, you decided that you were going to look down and look at that pain, look at what was causing you this feeling stuck in your life. And now it's like you picked up the cup here, you picked up the cup and you're like, okay, I'm going to leave those 3 on the ground because they've spilled, they're lost. Their liquid has been lost. And I'm mourning the liquid, but now I am doing myself justice and I am sitting in my throne. I'm picking up my own cup, I am refilling my own cup because you're highly capable of doing that for yourself, of refilling your own cup with love and with everything you need pretty much, with your own water. And it doesn't matter if you have separated yourself from these people. Please know that if you have been ruminating on doing so for so long, a spirit is highly advising you that what you need to balance yourself, to balance your life, and to bring that, to bring back that energy of just wanting to get shit done and wanting to move your life forward where you need it to be. That family, that's not your place anymore. You've outgrown that situation because guess what? You have evolved, and because you have chosen your own path, a better path for yourself and where you actually belong. So please don't feel hesitant on moving forward with your life, of cutting people off your life. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter who they call themselves to be. If you are not aligned energetically and all these situations have caused you is pain, then that is your answer. And that is a truth that has been revealed, that it doesn't matter who they are. Always look out for your own well-being, for your own emotional stability first, before committing to being anyone's mediator or being anyone's cup filler, okay? Yeah. Oh, wow. Beautiful insights you're gaining, Scorpio. So our next question is, how can you release what is no longer serving you in order to move forward? Okay, again, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. So maybe by releasing, once you've gained clarity onto this situation, this toxic situation, that was no longer serving you. And I don't mean toxic just to put the finger onto someone or something, We all have toxic traits in our lives, and it's only up to us if we want to see those shadow aspects and evolve from them, grow from them, and become better people, become the person we want to be. So if you now see that, if now you see those aspects and you want to move forward, and now you see what is keeping you stuck, and you release those toxic dynamics, then what you need to do in order to keep on moving forward and keep on climbing this mountain, because you know you are here, you feel like you're here down the mountain and you see up, you're like, okay, you know, I'm excited because it looks like a tall mountain, but it also looks like an exciting winding road, you know, like looks like the journey is going to be amazing and it's going to be full of rewards, connections. So by releasing those previous aspects or those people that were just not aligned with the frequency you are aligning yourself with, your highest potential, actual people and actual you are aligning with opportunities that are literally aligned with you. You see how all these three pentacles are aligned. You are coming together with people who are going in the same direction as you. You know, I'm getting this sense with this card that it's like, okay, once you decide to move forward, once you decide that that's the path you want to take, which you have done ever since the new moon, like we saw, it's like you're meeting these people. Okay, you get to the bottom of the mountain, right? And you're by yourself because you're trusting your intuition and you're trusting your path. You're trusting where life is taking you to. And now all of a sudden, two more people show up. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess we're going to be friends, or I guess we're going to be each other companions here in this trip and this journey. And it's like you all align simultaneously and without even planning, without expecting, maybe without even knowing each other, but you align at the same time at the right place. And you're like, okay, now let's get together, let's form an alliance here, and let's help each other to climb this mountain and not just be focused on getting to the top, but focusing on building connections and on building relationships that are going to help you both move forward and yeah, just become, you know, kings or queens and just reigning, becoming the emperors of the mountaintop. Yeah, okay. So what is getting ready? It's how can you release what is no longer serving you? By releasing previous situations that are not aligned with you and trusting that the right people will meet you at the right time and they will meet you unexpectedly, okay? So keep your heart open because they will come. I definitely see probably, okay, so some of you, this is weird, like some of you love or constantly find yourselves in 3 friended groups, whether you're with 3 other people. I mean, yeah, it's like I'm getting more a sense of like it's you and 2 other people. Like that's so cool. I feel like I also find like my probably gonna overshare a little bit here, but my bestest friends, it's like we're usually 3 in total, so that's really fun. 3 is a lucky number, and also you could be a life path 3, or you see how we were mentioning number 3 before. I love that's so beautiful. Okay, oops. Let's just get some clarifiers here. Okay, yeah, you see how we've got, okay, this is amazing. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles up right here, and it's like, you know, I see this more as a prediction, like this is where you're headed, in which you're making alliances with people who resonate more with you now. And it's like, release the overthinking about, like, you could still probably be holding on to the idea of that, letting go of those previous people. We also got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So what this is telling me is that if you decide, or like if you're all up in your head about what you have let go of, then it's going to be harder for you to align with what is right for you and the people that are right for you. So, okay, don't overthink, because the decision you've made it for a reason. You gained clarity, you've made the decision, and don't focus on, like, your mind is only going to try and sabotage you. Understand that your ego is only going to find ways and just like trying to sneak in and sabotage and tell you that, oh, but you know what, those people were your family, how could you possibly leave your family behind? And it's like, don't allow other people to take control of your mind, please. Okay? So just release the negative thinking, release the anguish, release the doubts, just release them. Trust that you've made the right decision, and that is what's going to help you move forward. Okay, so our next question here, we've got, what opportunity is getting ready to emerge? Ooh, death, a new you. Oh my gosh. You've got your card, Scorpio. Yes. What is getting ready to emerge? Your new self. You are in a transformational process. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Your new self is getting ready to emerge. You see how this bird is just like a carcass now, and it's waiting. It's probably in limbo, waiting for its next life. And just allowing nature to do its thing, you know. The end of one cycle, the beginning of a new one. Oh, okay. Wow. This could also be, okay, so the Knight of Wands, this is Sagittarius energy, very in sync with our Sagittarius full moon. So, okay, I'm getting, let's see, just one more card, please. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys. Okay, so some of you could be connecting with a Sagittarius or a Gemini, and these people want to move forward. These people, this person, they want to come forward. They want to start all over again. They want the old or the past to be gone. They're coming in with an offer, and they're coming in with a love offer, and you will have to make a decision. Oh, I want to know more about this. This is amazing. So this could be a new opportunity in love. This could be a new opportunity in, let's see, in travel. Okay. Maybe even you got like a job offer or a rise, or yeah, like a new position, and they offered you but this new position or this new job offer, this is somewhere else. So you would have to travel, and you would have to make the decision of whether or not traveling is good for you at this time, or if you really want to relocate and start all over again with your new cycle. Okay, no. That could be for some of you if you don't resonate with the more romantic aspect, but if you do resonate with a romantic situation that was dead in the past, maybe things didn't work out, they ghosted, you ghosted, just whatever. It seemed like a lost opportunity. It seemed like things were just dead between you guys. It's like this, when you find this like text mess, what am I trying to say? Like when you open like an old chat, the history, and you're like, oh my God, it's been like what, like probably 6 months since the last time we talked, 5 months since the last time you talked, from 4 to 6 months actually. And you're like, you open it and you're like, yeah, this is pretty dead. This is pretty dead. So what is getting ready to emerge is a love opportunity with someone that, okay, you probably you told them, or you expressed that you had maybe not 100% feelings, because you Scorpio tend to hold back, or just be a little cautious, but just like you right away know who you want to connect with romantically or not. And it's like you kind of gave hints to this person. You told them, hey, I kind of like you. I would like to spend more time with you, get to know each other. And they were like, oh, yeah, I'm not ready. Like, I don't know. And you were like, oh, you know what? And never mind. And then you went through your period of isolation. You went through your period of just like letting go of that situation, allowing it to die. And now that it's dead, now that it's it's fully, because like the reason why this person could not see a future with you, or the reason why they could not connect with you, is because they also had some karma or contracts to release or to complete. And it's like this person was taking their time. They were taking their sweet time. They were not talking. There was probably no communication whatsoever. But here with the Knight of Wands rushing in, it's like they've made up their mind, and now they know that what they want is to start all over again with you. So if you find yourself in a love situation that was dead, expect, and if you would like to rekindle things with this person or in here, just honestly, expect to hear back from them. They're probably gonna come rushing in and just like inviting you out, and just like trying to be also passionate and loving. So yeah, the ball's in your court, and you've got to make a decision now. Trust. Also, yeah, they would be rushing in, but it could also be divine timing. And this will happen probably around December for some of you, or even January, that this person would have made up their mind, and you as well, because it's like you're both connected in this. It's like you've also got like a higher soul bond or something. So it's like, know that they will come back when you and them are both ready, but it is definitely going to happen as long as you allow the past to be dead. Okay, so for our last question, we've got the message from the universe for this full moon. Let's see. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Okay. So stay focused, stay determined, don't allow yourself to feel scattered here. So here, let's see real quick. What is the message from the universe for beautiful Scorpio watching this reading, this beautiful full moon? Why do I keep looking at the numbers wrong? Sorry guys, that's a 5. Seriously, I've got a problem with the 5 today. So the 5 of Wands tells us that if you've been feeling with lack of focus, this does represent conflict. So just keep your eye out for that. When you start feeling scattered, or when you start feeling like you're losing your focus, you could probably feel like a sense of disappointment in yourself, because after all of this just grounding and working and just like stable flow of energy, you could feel like, just if you start losing your focus a little bit, you could feel a little bit disappointed with yourself, or that you've been distracting yourself, tending to everything and nothing. It's just like, okay, I've got like way too many projects going on, maybe even 5 things that you're focusing your energy and your time into, And it's since also the wands deal with our dreams and our goals, it's like just keep in mind or beware that if you are putting your mind into different projects at the same time, you could feel like none of them could be coming fully into fruition. So maybe it is a time to focus on only one or maybe a couple. Or yeah, instead of just like keeping 5 tabs open, it's like even our computers can run smoothly. We've got 80,000 tabs open, and I'm guilty of that, obviously. But yeah, just you are 100% capable, and yeah, you're feeling grounded and centered right now, but not because you're feeling this like groundedness around you right now. It doesn't really mean that you probably that it's like best to handle too many things at the time. So please just keep your focus on 1, 2 projects, 1, 2 people, or maybe options. If this is like you are picturing what options you've got for your future. So yeah, it's just take this as a warning. I mean, I don't really like the word warning, but just maybe again as a prediction for something that you could face a burnout or you could face inner disappointment if you don't focus on 1 or 2 things and try to just cover or do many things at a time, or just commit to many people, commit to a lot of projects at the same time. It is also advised to find ways to bring calm and focus into your mind when you feel like you just want to, like take care of everything yourself. And because we've also got, this is very interesting because the sun is in Gemini right now, right? So it's like your mind could feel overstimulated because you're just like, yeah, I just feel so powerful and I just feel unstoppable and I just want to get all these things done. And you like, okay, now I'm committing to this and I'm committing to that. But okay, what spirit with this full moon is asking you is to focus on 1, 2 things. And this way you're going to prevent yourself from getting burnout, and just which could lead obviously to disappointment and just dropping everything all at once. So yeah, just stay determined, you know what you want, and don't pick up more things that you can handle. All right, well, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the noise, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful full moon, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. See you next time. Bye.